You ready?
You know this is a favour, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I'm scared. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Now, as you can see, I'm in a new location. And I have a friend.
I am not her friend. I refuse. I said I would do this as long as you told people I wasn't your friend.
That's true. And I have
You blushed already. Look, 3 seconds.
It's the thought of you not being my
3
friend.
seconds and you've blushed already.
No, I'm terrible. It's because
How are you?
I'm alright. How are
I'm very
you?
excited about this. This is wonderful. I love this.
Now, obviously, you being a male,
Of sorts.
and you occasionally wear makeup.
All the time.
Do you?
Actually, you know what? No. I used to be very addicted to makeup because I think makeup is really addictive.
Yeah.
Because as you know, you can hide behind it. I think there's different variations of makeup. You've got the mask, and then you've got the highlight.
Yeah.
And when I first started out as a makeup artist, you know, originally I was a makeup artist.
Don't show me up.
But I was really successful. When I first started as a makeup artist, you start putting on a little bit of concealer. Before you know it, you look like the centre of a custard cream because you put on so much. And so I think that's the addiction side, because then you will start thinking, actually, I can't function without wearing makeup. And I went through that, and I know a lot of women that I've worked with over the years, and a lot of people do go through that. So yes, I used to wear makeup, but now I restrict it to when I'm at work, unless I'm going out to a do, and you kind of think lighting, and I will put a little bit of coverage. But you'll see in a moment I have a lot of imperfections. And no, it's true. It's true. I've got great skin from a distance. I'm almost like a rhino. So I've got great skin from a distance, but the moment you get up close, you start seeing all the flaws. And the thing is, you're more aware of it than anybody else.
Yeah.
Which goes down to makeup. The amount of times that I had a woman or a man in my chair and I was doing their face, and the first thing they say is, watch out for this. And you're like, I didn't even notice that. And so we're all so aware of things. And it's
confidence, isn't it? Well, the thing that I really want to say, because I mean, I know this kind of video probably won't appeal to everyone, but I think it's really important that, especially for women that
How
have...
can she say that?
What?
Did you just hear what she said? It's not the rudest thing you've ever heard.
Male makeup's not always that.
Probably. I mean, I might as well not do it because no one's going to watch.
No one's going to watch it, especially when you're here.
Can you tell that we are friends? This isn't. We're not about to start fighting. We are friends, and it's always like this.
Yeah, all the time. We can't be serious, otherwise it's boring. Let's see about that.
This is your makeup channel, so you should promote it.
No, I am really good at makeup. They only ever see me do it on myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
Well, this is a treat for you all, then, isn't it? Because me and Bryony don't look the same at all. Put those on, and you wouldn't know the difference.
I'm a bit gutted these.
See, look at this.
These are just like, God, these are amazing. Do I look amazing?
No.
Oh,
okay, we should crack on with my face. So we're talking about men and makeup.
Yes, I want people out there to realise that it's okay if you want to wear a little bit of makeup.
Yeah.
So I've actually got my essential kind of guys kit that I use. I've got some of the stuff that I use on telly because I think it's amazing, but not a lot of people know about it. But also skincare. I always do put a little bit of skincare on.
Right, shall I start cleaning my face? Because I've been at work all day.
I knew
so give me a face wipe.
So get a face wipe on that. So this is really good for guys that have quite bad shaving rash, but also have, you know, when it's really red, but also that kind of ingrowing hairs.
Sensitive skin.
It's amazing, and it's actually really calmed it down. So you don't necessarily have to have shaved.
Yeah.
But I really, really like it.
What's the active ingredient in that takes down this?
Are you going to say that? I think you'll probably find it's chamomile.
Is it chamomile?
Don't know.
Right. Okay. Okay, but it's.
And
what's the active ingredient in that
that
helps calm the skin?
I think it will be either aloe vera and chamomile though, because with Weleda they are all mainly plant-based, which I love.
Yeah.
But it's also really good for guys that are quite sensitive. I'm also going to use Weleda men skin cream as well.
See, I've not used this before.
Oh, this is lovely. Again, very similar.
My face is stinging.
Is it really stinging?
Really stinging.
Well, it might have been the Johnson's White that you just put on.
It's really stinging. It's really burning.
No, it's not.
No, it's really burning. No, it's not.
Oh, you're such an idiot.
I used to do that all the time. I found it all the time.
So a tiny bit of moisturiser, not too much.
Yeah.
But I've noticed a lot of makeup artists don't moisturise guys, which I was really, and girls actually, because I think they're scared.
You could have pulled my face down a bit more, so I look a bit more jowly.
Do you not think that this is really nice though? I always get a little bit of a face massage.
No, because your face is too close to mine when you do it. I just wish you had longer arms. If you had longer arms, this would be a perfect situation.
I think it's really nice actually. I'm giving you a nice facial.
I have to say, for everyone out there, so Bryony has done my face quite a few times at work, and one of the treats not only the conversation, which you can see is
obviously phenomenal,
but also your tactility is lovely.
Oh really?
You have a really nice pressure, and that's very important when you're working with people's face. Whereas when I was a makeup artist, I was always so busy with working out what was going on the clothing rail on the shoot that I would literally be moisturising like this.
Yeah, see,
and like this.
Some guys
very,
can have
very
it.
unattractive.
I quite like that. You've got quite cool hands. I'm putting a little bit of moisturiser on the lips, which is the Bobbi Brown lip
Love
balm.
this
I'm
product.
obsessed with it.
When I did Desert Island Disc a few years ago, and you had to take one product to the island.
Yeah.
One song, one product, whatever. And lip balm was my product.
I'm a bit annoyed that you didn't ask me about the main ingredients in that one.
Yeah.
Because I know it. It's actually beeswax.
Oh, I didn't know.
So what it does is, unlike petroleum jelly, so like Carmex or Vaseline, which
is terrible because
I'm
it
a
doesn't
bit
soak into
anti.
the skin.
No, I'm a bit anti them, I'm afraid. Sorry, but I am.
So,
yes.
if people couldn't afford the Bobbi Brown one, which is quite expensive, actually, if you just went to a chemist and got a pure beeswax one, it would do pretty much the same
or
thing.
shea butter. Something that has a natural moisture in it because it really goes deep. The other thing that I wanted to just also go through is I really love just using tinted moisturisers on guys. I use that on Ant and Dec, for instance, when I work with those, because Claude, their makeup artist, always uses just tinted moisturisers on boys. They love stuff like that. They like a very, very light base.
Yeah.
Something, when I'm doing Strictly, for instance, the Pro Performance HD Airbrushing Makeup, but you can only get this in their Pro stores, and I don't put it on with an airbrush. Yeah, I think you can get it on airbrush.
Yeah, you don't put it on airbrush?
No, I don't really like airbrushing.
No, airbrush is good.
I like to control this. Again, it's such a light formula. Like, it feels really weird. It feels like it's got quite a lot of silicone in it. Like, have a little feel. But it disappears to nothing.
Goes into
a
really powder.
Does cover. You can also add your moisturiser to these, so it just is a tint. But I actually really like it, and it sticks a bit better.
Right.
But these, I will show you. I'm going to put it on with a fluffy brush. I have no idea where this is from. Oh, no, I do. It's from Eco Tools.
Well, I have to say, how it feels on, you can barely feel it. It's almost actually, it feels as if you're drying my face. After putting the moisturiser on, it felt quite wet and elastic. And by putting this on, it feels like you're fixing that, like it's gone drier.
Yeah,
which is
really
quite an
nice.
interesting feeling.
True.
This, in itself, is often the tools that make it feel quite feminine, that make it feel very feminine. And I think that if you can butch it up, so when Jean-Paul Gaultier brought out the first line of men's makeup, the brushes were like masculine, like slightly Centurion and Saxon, and so it actually didn't feel too feminine to do. Whereas if you're right, so Trevor, your boyfriend, just going to get in from work, you're going to pass him this and some of that and say, right, come on, we're going out for dinner, and he might freak out.
Yeah, Trevor might find that.
So I think that by using the hand, you're not using too much.
No. So I'm going to warm you up with either. I've got two alternatives here. This one is, as you can see,
nice colour.
It's quite well loved. Now this one is Natural from Bobbi Brown.
Yeah.
They might have changed their names, but I still think Natural's still there. And it's amazing on any skin tone. It looks quite muddy, but actually, weird enough, this is the one that works on very pale skin.
And how do you tell, without trying the bronzer on in the shop, if it's the right bronzer for you? Because I have a tip for this.
Okay, well let me show you my tips. So I'd get them out of...
And I'll show you my tips.
My tips. Take your bronzers and look at which one blends best to your chest. Yeah.
Okay, so what is...
your natural colour here.
So I have a tip.
Yeah, tell me your tip.
It's
I'm going to bronze you while you tell me.
So the colour is in here. So the colour that is inside here. So whatever colour you are, it matches. So I got told this years ago by a model. And it's the colour that's inside there. And it's never ever not failed.
I'm going to get lipstick on it.
Look, see?
Mine's quite yellow.
Yeah, see, yours is quite brown, so that would work there. And that's what I got told from a model about 20 years ago.
I'm going down the neck a little bit, just because I think it's really important. Also, if you're anything like me, I have a slight jowl, I call it.
Oh, have you not seen
this? I'm not saying that you've got a jowl, I'm saying I like to go under here.
Seriously, mine's like a bag for life.
Well, my mum got her bag for life out the other day, and I was like, please put that away, it's the colour of snot.
My mum got out her bag for life.
Bag?
It's the rudest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's disgusting, you have such a foul mind.
It was fine. Oh, see there. There we go. Now I feel like I've got some definition. What makes you very good at being a makeup artist is the fact that you know your limits and you know what you can do. It's about advising and guiding without instructing.
That's the most important thing. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Because then you've also got that trust of, okay, good, I can tell her anything and she's going to listen to me.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people are scared by their makeup artists.
Yeah.
Least scariest person on the planet.
Can I finish on one thought?
Please
on
do.
This?
I just thought I'd finish that and then bye-bye. Have you seen that thing where they go bye-bye and then you say bye-bye and then bye-bye?
I've still got things to say.
Yeah.
Love you. Thank you. I can go out now. I'm going for dinner tonight. This is good.
You're literally... You're welcome. Woo! Thanks guys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, but also check us both out on Instagram and Facebook and also on Twitter, and I will see you
and
there.
Everywhere else.
Everywhere.
Just check us out.
Just look for me on the street. See you later.
The corner.